Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gaming Nexus. This is a game that is going to be very interesting. And again, I like Life is Strange. I've never seen any gameplay of this. I've never played it. I do know that Game Grumps have played it, and it's a big deal on their channel. So here's what I know. I know it's on the face of it, it's a cute anime dating simulator kind of thing where you write poetry to the ones you love. But according to the description on the internet, according to the description on Xbox, and according to where the playlist it's in on Game Grumps, this is a horror game. So we're gonna see. Now I love horror. All right, like I have Amnesia, Outlast, Dead Space, Silent Hills on this game. So I want to see how it stacks up to that. And it opens up with this game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. That's what it begins when you first get into the game. It says that. So, this is going to be one of the weirdest experiences of my life. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. No. I'm fine. Dude, Doki Doki, I watched Game of Thrones, right? I watched somebody get their bleep cut off. So, I watched Outlast, Whistleblower, their Eddie Gluskin stuff. That, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. By playing Doki Doki, agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. It says over 18, I'm 29 years old, I think I qualify. I agree. Team Salvato, Serenity. This game is not suitable for children or this is the second time it's told us. Alright, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Alright, we're gonna start a new game. You ready? I want to use my real name. You know what? Let's go Jack. I have Jack Skellington up there. Jack. No. Let's go Victor. I have Victor. I have Corpse Bride's Victor right up there. Let's go Victor. Hey. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Victor. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Victor, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not I'm really not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises, though. You'll at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Today, the school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Tori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sayori? Tori must come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah. There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I have a feeling I'm going to join the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki, I watch Baby Metal. I listen to Baby Metal a lot, so I'm a little bit better at pronouncing some Japanese words. I probably butchered that. Made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so tiny as to have planned out all of this out. I left that alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. It's a cupcake, sir. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna restart it. And we're back. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, in a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay, there it is. There's the music. Sayori! Everyone, the new member is here. Victor, I told you, don't call me a new member. I can't turn around. Girl 1, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, she got purple hair. I like purple hair. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? How dare you assume my gender? You assumed correctly. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Victor, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Victor, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made the cupcake according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girl. Anyway, this is not Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comfortable, more mature, and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sarori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Victor. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels like, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Victor. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcake. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged around to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's no space. There's one space next to Monica and one space next to Natsuki. Natsuki Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a plate of chocolate. So feeling awkward, I sit next to Natsuki. Proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icings, little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking that, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori takes with her mouth full and and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard that somewhere before? Made it for you and anything. I thought you technically did. Well, maybe, but not for you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri turns the table, he carefully places a teacup in front of each rose, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself into relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Mom that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any major club. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling it too. Monica really is a great leader. You nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. still don't really know if I keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Victor, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself after Mitsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling is a good story. Such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way she lights up. Her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep-driven psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book. I just grasp for something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can really put it down. Can't really put it down. Okay, give me a second. Can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often really very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Mitsuki darted over to me first listening. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Mitsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left out a scrap of paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Story sidles up behind Mitsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. Not cute, Mitsuki. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometime. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share some of them sometime? No. Mitsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident, right? Are you? I understand how Mitsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Mitsuki feel comfortable sharing hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Mitsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. It's not right up there. Monica smiles warmly at me once. Hold on, there's still one part. What's that? Not that we're back to the real topic and join the club. I bluntly come forth with this in my time. I never said I wanted to join the club. Zeroy may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still close. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with check it out. But I'm sorry that Victor, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided that I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy. So a wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcake, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting with a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Micah looked at me over. Victor, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? already feel anxiety bubbling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their... Hey, Victor, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for club. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Nasuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, be happy spending it every day after school. Will I really be happy? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my submissions. I'm sure good first and we'll find. And I guess to start, let's write a poem tonight. Alright, it's time to write a poem. Okay. Let's go. Tears, warm, wrath, beauty, misfortune, graveyard, excitement. Let's do. Can I save it? Hi again, Victor. Glad to see you didn't run away from us, huh? Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature desk. At least I was last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Victor. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for you, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to. Come on. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sir already told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Nasuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her club. Nasuki finds herself stuck between her saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nasuki plops back at her seat. Don't worry, guys. Victor always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Oh, is that so? You two really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Victor can become good friends too. Sayori. Victor. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, even when it's not, really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Since it's a very nice gesture for you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. He reaches in and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so to keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we, discuss it if you want to. This is How Is This Girl Actually Being So Cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite not reading much. You sensationally take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you say. Okay. I'm going to end it here. Alright, I'm going to keep going with this until I get to a save spot. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than the rest of them. I think this is still building up the intro of the story. So let's keep going. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you already gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. This is the problem, is the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will ever come in the first place. If it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do this thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Shuri's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tongue, Monica. Cupcakes it is. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. At the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but then therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, she always can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow! I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault. It's your fault for thinking like that. This isn't the napkin club. Does our school have a napkin club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I guess the glance on my shoulder sees Monica over her. Is it true though? Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Shirley. But I do better. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still sleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not why. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? That's the secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Sorry glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around. I run my fingers down the side of Zori's hair, trying to straighten it up. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to rip it off with my finger. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, and you don't even keep your blazer buttoned. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. But about in the break. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. That's so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make you feel weird about it. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why? Is this one hard to close? Does this even fit you properly? The day when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you. Why are you smiling? It means my boobs are bigger again. Don't say that loud. Anyway. You look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like this? But it's so fluffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori, Daisy and buttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better now. Sayori puts her arm out, twirled around. So if I keep it a button, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Anyway, and why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Then you take care of me better than anyone else could. That's why I'm keeping it a button. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Guess we're really better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sorry. I was just joking, fine. Man, it's important. It's impossible to tell you. Hey, one. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yay, Victor, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots to retrieve my poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my reaction was, I can't believe I agreed to do something this embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Well, there, Sayori's on a wrinkle sheet. For Monica wrote hers on the company. Okay, I have to exit and stop doing this because that's going too far. If I have to, I will come back to this exact moment. But until then, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to see more, ring the notification bell. In the description will be a link to the original link to the reaction Nexus, which is for my music reaction channel, and the podcast, which uploads every Sunday. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.